Hello again. In this video I want to talk about my relationship with dance, and more specifically in the near future actually thinking about teaching aspects of dance. In particular, dance connection. I will talk about the trinity of connection when it comes to dance, and the trinity is yourself, your partner, the music. And that is not a hierarchical, it's not, no one has priority. We should focus equally on all three. Systematically, in terms of learning, you have to break things down and address one at a time. But ultimately, in order to have great balance to start off with as a foundation, you need to understand and connect with and know and be able to exemplify and explain your experience with the trinity of dance connection. So let's start from there in terms of I've been flirting with lots of ideas, right? And I'm always doing that. And I've been holding myself back on lots of fronts, mainly because of, ego-centered, self-centered what-ifs and, whatever, expectations and fears and anxieties and over-analyzing everything. And it's all just based around, how I interpret myself and how I interpret others and how I feel about myself. And it's all self-centered, so let's just call it ego as a summary. It's all ego-based. And so now that in my personal life I've been systematically trying to identify that and not let me hold myself back, more specifically not let my ego hold the rest of me back. And so I'll be exploring what's the rest of me, and body is an aspect that you can identify void of ego. You can identify your body just by the intuitiveness of your physical sensations and how you react to stimulus like music or another stimulus like your partner, another body. And so I will want to teach this. And I don't know if I want to do it in a group format because I haven't developed a strong enough curriculum yet. I've been brain dumping and musing and working on lots of concepts, all based around dance, all from my experience and my observations and what I know to be true, and attempts at just explaining it and hopefully teaching it, which is converting that wisdom onto other people for them to know it themselves. And it all sounds airy-fairy, but that's the angle it's going towards, it seems. And I kind of want to just help people be in touch with themselves through the form of partner dance. And it can just be solo dance, it can just be connecting with your own body, which is a critical part of the trinity. Noisy geese. But I've been toying with this idea, and I've not known what's the best course of action, to what way to approach this. I think to start off with, the easiest is offering one-to-one, because the way that I'm able to identify and help others to identify things within them, it requires that personal touch, because it's dance, because it's body, because it's physical. So everyone's probably used to learning with their mind, which is reasonable. As adults we tend to just overuse our mind for everything, but that is a different form of understanding. You can't understand fully these concepts because these concepts are of the body, not of the mind, and certainly not of the ego. So the self, who you think is yourself. And so I would rather systematically, one by one, help individuals to better connect with themselves and therefore the partner. And it's not really my area of expertise, but help them connect with the music as well. Help them listen to the fundamental rhythms, starting with bachata. I'm closest to bachata, so that's the kind of flavor that I'll be teaching for, but I won't be teaching bachata specifically. It is addressing a niche but widespread area of dance connection. But I'll use bachata as an example. I can also teach really good, well, let's see. But that's my intention. I want to be London's bachata connection tutor.